Noel&Cory.
They're not role models, not even human. They're cartoons. Some of the things they do would cause a person to get hurt, expelled, arrested, possibly deported. To put it another way, don't try this at home.
It's Noel&Cory's Positively Awesome Pro Wrestling Show. Coming up on this episode, Noel makes Cory's brown eyes blue. With special guest, local pro wrestler, torturous Tony Sly. Also, we premiere the 4th installment of the most popular wrestling segment on the World Wide Web, Noel's Super Kick of the Week. Now here's two guys that are still heartbroken over Nikki Bella and John Cena breaking up. It's Noel&Cory. Woo!
All right, we're here with episode 4. We made it to episode 4. I can't believe it. Episode 4, Noel.
Yeah.
Our ratings have really gone down, Noel. We went from like a peak of 80 people. The last time I checked episode 3, we were at 7.
Oh, jeez.
Have you checked out the episode yet, Noel?
No, I'm
come on.
Lesnar it here. I don't
guess.
watch the show, Paul.
Well, you need to subscribe and use your accounts to subscribe so at least we get a view
I
and
share
stuff.
with people. And
Well, I share with people too. It happens. Don't worry. We're on an uptick, Noel. We'll be back up.
Flying high again.
I mean, we got Tony Sly in the back waiting to come out this week.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually here, people. Yep. He is in the building. Tony Sly waiting to come out.
I got him a box of raisins.
Yeah, got him a box of raisins
and peanuts.
Playing with my cat Moose. I hope he doesn't do anything.
Got him some M&Ms too, I think.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't like M&Ms? Peanut ones or just regular?
I think the peanut butter.
All right.
Woo, woo, woo. So here we are.
Yeah. So what'd you think of pro wrestling this week, Noel?
Dean Ambrose is back.
Oh,
Thank
man,
God.
is he so jacked up.
Back
Did you
in
notice,
time.
though, that Renee Young didn't speak the whole time he, came out pretty much? I don't know if maybe she was just weirded,
Maybe
told
slightly
not
weirded out. Or
But,
maybe
man,
she's
or just weirded out by the way
totally
he looks.
enthralled by
Because he
how
came back
studly he looks.
completely jacked. You could definitely tell he's looking for a main event run.
Yeah, he definitely wants to get something out of anything he can, basically. But yeah, jacked up.
I mean, at least he didn't come back fat and
yeah.
you noticed that he didn't do anything. At least he was working out and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be.
It was awesome.
That'd be Kevin.
Man,
Owens.
he really, well, maybe. A lot of these guys come back jacked anymore.
Yeah, he's looking, yeah, definitely. I mean, he had a little definition, but now, yeah, there's some definition there. I missed the hair, though. It made him look, it was great. Just
Yeah,
crazy,
he didn't,
he didn't care. I hope he gets to be snarky after, there's going to be a heel turn. That's, I think, we're pretty much.
Let's hope so. The whole crowd was chanting for him, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, they were.
The week before, everybody's so pumped that
they
It was
are.
kind of, I thought, a lame way of bringing him back, though. That it was just like he came out and was like, oh, if you're going to have a psychopath Scottish guy, I'll have a lunatic.
That mean get lunatic.
The lunatic fringe. You know, there was an old tag team in the CFWA where Tony Sly wrestled called the Lunatic Fringe.
There's actually a radio station in Ohio also that is.
Ugh, Ohio sucks, Noel. I hate that place. I refuse to step in that crap hole of the
Brian
state.
Pillman, Dean Ambrose, Sammy Callahan.
Ohio people are assholes, though. Man.
Ohio, H-I-O, Ohio.
Fuck, everyone hates Ohio, man. Oh, well, let's see. What about our SummerSlam preview this week? SummerSlam's coming up, Noel. Are you pumped? It's going to be like 7 hours of fun.
Yeah, and basically maybe 2 to 3 hours of good stuff.
No, there's going to be good stuff all over.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, what? Should we start at the top with the best match of the night? AJ
Quite
Styles
possibly,
versus Samoa Joe.
This could definitely be a good one. I mean,
former TNA guys that fought in TNA all the time at the top,
Yep. They're older now, but, they're not going to do all the
Samoa
high-flying
Joe's
crazy
being
stuff.
awesome.
But, yeah,
Have you seen some of his
he
promos
is
lately
evil.
and stuff?
I mean, backstage, his sneers and everything.
Yeah.
Joe is good with the facial expressions coming off as evil.
Joe is awesome.
He can be
I love
evil.
his character.
He's better as a heel than I think as a face, because even when he's a face,
Isn't he
he's
a
bit
heel?
snarky.
He's usually always a heel, right?
When he's a face, he's kind of snarky still, so,
He'll have
But
good
yeah,
matches
this could
with
be a
everyone.
good long
Daniel
match.
Bryan, him and Daniel Bryan had some awesome
Yeah, I
matches
think
in ROH.
Who you think's going to go over then on that one?
AJ or Samoa Joe? AJ, because isn't he the face of the video game that's coming out here in like October or something like that?
That is true. I think Joe would be a lot cooler.
And they really got to pump it up because that Fire World Pro or World
Fire Pro
is coming out at the end of this month, end of August.
Yep.
I gotta still buy that, get that.
Yeah, the download option is available right now.
Oh, it is already?
Yeah, and then you can do the tournament stuff worldwide. You can do career.
They have
whatever.
New Japan and everything.
Yeah, New
the
Japan.
guys from New Japan and matches.
Yeah, and
oh, I didn't know it was already out.
WWE,
I'm gonna have to get that.
all that stuff.
Man, Noel, you should have kept me up on that.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
It's
Oh.
and
then we get to go on to what will be Noel's favorite match of the night: Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Yeah, let it rain down as he loses
it be
again.
over.
Oh, let's hope. I'm
get it
so
done
sick
with.
of seeing Roman Reigns. I'm cool with Brock Lesnar,
If he becomes heel
But-
Roman Reigns, that'll be interesting.
but he won't because they're John Cena.
Yeah, and he's a little bitch.
But John Cena at least was a bad guy at one point when he was the Doctor of Thugonomics.
Well, you could say
he
the
started.
Shield
He
was
started.
kind of a bad guy.
No, they
group,
weren't
and then
bad guys. They were there to
Well, when they came out, they were like, "Hi," we come out and
Never a
people
bad
up.
guy when Seth Rollins there. He's from Iowa. Makes him good all the time.
Good all the time, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wish though this.
Yeah, we're all kind
Ugh.
of sick of Roman Reigns, and even if he wins, it's
And
like,
he's
man,
winning
it's
for
taken you a whole year of every single pay-per-view that.
Yeah, for the guy who's the
Great.
big dog, you sure are the underdog.
Yeah, and plus, aren't the big dogs in ROH?
Yeah, they are. Red
Yeah.
Titus and,
What? Roman Reigns stole their gimmick? Couldn't even come up with his own.
Red
He's
Titus
going-
and what's his name?
Isn't it Will or something?
Yeah.
It's not Will Ospreay.
No, it's
Somebody lame.
Oh, it's Will. Jesus.
I never
what's his
liked
name?
him before.
He was a
That's
guy
why.
who was on that Future of Honor thing, and it was.
Yeah, he sucks though. Let's not talk about him
Okay,
anymore.
yeah.
Let's just move on to the next match because everyone's talked. Let's talk about Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey. I
Ronda.
somehow think Alexa Bliss will win. I mean, even though Ronda Rousey's their face.
I think Ronda's
Uh,
going
yeah,
to win this. I mean,
but-
she has the Twizzlers.
But
commercial, damn
but
it.
Alexa Bliss is really, I think, the face of the division. They just don't want to say it. She's been champion how many times now? And it was always everyone talks about Sasha and Charlotte and Becky and all that. Well, what about Alexa Bliss was right there the whole time too.
What about me? What about Alexa?
She was just in NXT as the good girl gimmick that would come out and like blow sparkles and stuff. It was hilarious though.
Is that all she blew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she turned bad.
Oh.
And with that tag team,
Yeah.
which then that
She
those Australian
does
guys.
What?
But yeah,
TM61?
that should be a pretty
The
good
Mighty.
one anyway. I mean, they've
Yeah.
been at least like, building it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Unlike the build-up of Carmella versus Becky versus Charlotte, which I mean, we could see the build-up of Becky versus Charlotte happening, which is pretty interesting. But I mean, Carmella's gonna walk away because Carmella equals money.
Yeah.
Man,
You
did
know-
you see Carmella this week, Noel?
Yes.
Oh, she was looking hot as hell.
Yeah. All I gotta say is, you know what? I think this would be a good time to totally swear people. We all think Becky is going heel. Charlotte goes heel.
Oh, I've been saying that
Complete
the whole
turnaround.
time
You
because
have?
she's just that she could. I said it. If you watched the last episode, Noel, I mentioned this.
Well, I was here.
I know.
don't
You must
watch
forget
it.
me talking about
You
this.
forget a
How
lot of
since
crap,
she's
too.
the nature girl,
Yeah.
it only makes sense that she's almost more of a heel.
Yeah.
And then she just play. She doesn't really have to change anything.
Yep.
So yeah, I could totally see that one
Call up
happening.
Shayna Baszler
Like
and
she'll
put
end
her
up
as the enforcer.
screwing Becky over.
Yeah.
But somehow I see that screwing happening, and then Carmella still walking away with the title.
Yeah, and then we get a Becky and Charlotte feud. So.
Yeah,
Yep.
which they might. But they don't really need the title probably for that feud.
Yeah, they don't.
So-
they can stand alone.
Yeah, so it would almost make sense to see Carmella. Man, if we were in England, Noel, we could put money on Mella in the betting world.
Can't you do that in Vegas too?
Well, we're not in Vegas. They don't allow online gambling in Iowa, Noel.
Yeah, but Vegas is closer than England.
I
We
guess.
fly there.
I guess.
Yeah. Catch the red eye.
From where? Waterloo?
Go to
No,
Cedar Rapids.
There's
Cedar
no red eye.
Rapids.
There's 2 flights
to
a
Vegas.
day, and half the time they don't
That's
come
why you go
in.
to Cedar Rapids.
Oh man, and then we get to see the. I mean, this has got to be like what the third. Like it's got to go probably like probably Lesnar Reigns is the main event, and then AJ And then what? Daniel Bryan and The Miz right
Yes.
under that?
Yes.
You would
Miz,
think,
do
unless they
it.
put the women in and then this one.
I think Miz
This
should
is
go
going to
on
be
this
an
one.
awesome match, I think.
They've been building it, but there hasn't been enough matches
Oh, I think they're
between
just
them
starting
and
to build up, and I
interactions.
think this is going to end up
Are
going
you talking
all.
just starting? They've been hating each other since
Well, I
the
know,
NXT
but the
days.
real them doing matches and the real feud. It's always just been like a back, like behind,
There was a couple. I know
a
Daniel
little
Bryan
things,
won
but
his.
there was nothing like an all-out feud. And I mean, they're just starting their all-out
What was
feud that I think
bubbling?
is going to go to WrestleMania. Is my
Yeah,
guess.
it's a possibility.
But
It
why
would
would
have been
they
nice
not?
if there was a couple small meetings. I mean, there was plenty
There's
of.
been.
There's been a lot of shit talking.
Yeah.
There's been the Miz's show. There's been a
After
little back
Smack,
and forth. Yeah.
all that stuff.
Talking
That
smack,
that
that
made
was
that
one of the best promos that
the
made
Miz
me love
the Miz made that. It was awesome. He
that
was
was-
doing so.
Yes.
But yeah, this one's gonna be awesome. I don't
It's
even.
just sad that they.
I don't know who wins that one.
Yeah, it's just sad that the.
Or is it a
wasn't the IC.
disqualification?
It just said that it wasn't like they didn't have Daniel Bryan go to Raw and then have it for the IC belt.
Well, this is a feud that doesn't need a belt again.
Well, it doesn't need the belt, but already, I mean, the Miz was doing great with that belt. He was killing it with that belt. And so if they would have brought D-Bry over to Raw, it's not about the belt, but the belt is, a little.
Well, maybe, but D-Bry was over on SmackDown. I like the way they did it, and I'm enthused to see this match. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, I want.
Man, is he gonna do his Miz kicks on him?
Who knows?
That Daniel Bryan stole from him.
Uh,
All his moves were stolen from the Miz. 'Cause
Yeah.
The Miz is awesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
And speaking of
Yes, he is.
Intercontinental title, Noel, then we go on to Dolph Ziggler with his Scottish psychopath in his corner, Drew Galloway, Drew McIntyre, I'm sorry, versus Seth Rollins with his lunatic fringe in the corner. Whoa, who wins this one?
I think Dean swerves. I think this is swerve.
Possibly.
After that, we see maybe some.
I mean, I hope
cool stuff
Ziggler
leading up
keeps
to
the.
WrestleMania.
I hope Ziggler keeps the title, and like they keep saying this was part 1, and then McIntyre's gonna start is gonna get the Universal. So you think it's bad? That'd be cool if it actually happens.
I think it might be a little too soon for that, but if they went for the tag belts, that'd be kind of cool.
They're not going for the tag belts. I
Imagine
don't
them
think.
being tag champ and Ziggler having the IC belt. Kind of like when the Big Show and Miz were
They have made
teamed
no
together. That was
reference
great.
to the tag belts at all.
They
They've
should.
made all reference to first phase of the plan's over. Second phase is McIntyre getting the belt.
It's
So
maybe a
I
little
kind
too
of think
soon,
it's
but
going that way.
They could build up to
Which
it.
would be cool. Maybe that's
Start
what they.
there.
Oh,
Starts there.
maybe that happens. Is Roman finally beats Lesnar tonight? On Sunday at SummerSlam, and then Monday McIntyre screws him over and gets the title. That would be That would be awesome if they just screw Roman Reigns over like that. Like a year of trying to beat Brock Lesnar, and then he
And Paul
finally does
Heyman
it.
comes out as his.
Then the next day he gets screwed out of the title by Ziggler and McIntyre. Now I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. But
And then that
there's
just
no way to
turns
do
him
it.
bad, but they won't do it. But
Yeah.
man,
There's
or
no way to
maybe
really
they
make
will,
that work
or
right
maybe
now.
they will. You never know. That's the thing. You never know. Noel.
Yeah, but it just doesn't seem to work. I mean, considering we have Kev and Braun for the Money in the Bank, okay. Braun wins.
Well, that's fine
and
because that
goes
makes
in.
the Money in Bank. You could do that for the next 10 months because Drew McIntyre would always have Dolph Ziggler in the background, watching his back. So you'd be like, ooh, he'd run out and then not cash in the title, the briefcase. Remember the first time
Braun?
they did that, or Kevin, whoever wins it.
Yeah. I think.
Remember the first one with Edge or whatever? They kept him with that briefcase for 11 months.
Yeah. But now
It
they've
was
got to
awesome.
the point where it's almost cashed in almost right away anymore.
Well, only if you're Alexa Bliss.
Well, they could.
She is a goddess.
Yeah.
Noel.
They could have Braun go in with Paul Heyman. And
Braun Strowman. I'll get
Braun could go
his
heel.
head.
Well, wait, it's kind of hard to go heel when. Yeah, I think they'd like it if he beat Roman around for a while. And
Maybe.
But I still think, I think if they
Or
want,
he screws him over and walks away like what? They just do what Seth Rollins did to him at WrestleMania a couple years ago. That just keeps being Roman Reigns' curses. Every time he wins the belt, someone comes in and cashes in on him and he loses it right
I think
away.
it'd be better if it was Kev.
That's like the running joke on
Did
Roman
you see
Reigns.
his promo in the back of
Yes.
that car?
It was pretty intense.
That was hilarious. I love that. He is totally underused. But this could be, getting him back on top.
This is going to be interesting.
Yep.
Oh, I think we're going to now, speaking of Intercontinental, we go to the United
US
States
belt.
Championship.
Woo!
Jeff Hardy. You think Jeff Hardy's going to win?
Hell no.
What? He's part of Team Extreme.
It's out of team retires soon. 'Cause
No, they're all doing fine.
Matt is not looking very good, and it was Johnny Fairplay. Johnny Fairplay had asked him for some tickets apparently for something, and he said he had already given all his tickets, front row tickets, all that stuff. He'd already given to his family. So he's thinking he's coming to the end of his run. So we could be seeing, I think, end of the year, maybe we see the Hardy Boys
They'll probably go
retire,
behind the
get one of
scenes.
those. Get one of those Legends contracts. Who knows?
Or he'll just go behind the scenes and be a producer.
Yeah.
They just signed longtime producer from TNA, James Longaway.
Yeah, but you got to remember that Matt's got 2 kids and a hot wife to go home to, so, and a pretty cool gardener / father-in-law.
Well, but the producer, you just,
Yeah, but going home and being home is pretty cool.
Yeah. Until you get bored.
Yeah, then you come back and be a producer.
But
Or
man, is
you have a-
Shinsuke gonna win this? What's gonna
Shinsuke.
happen?
Uh,
What about Randy Orton?
I think Randy Orton's going
Is
to
he just
involve
gonna be in the
himself,
back
but-
showing his penis to everyone?
Yeah, doing the penis handshake, the dick touching incident. You
When
know, if
you're
it
a
was
new
me,
writer,
I would
that's
have
I don't know. I kind of giggled. It was like, yeah, take that, the writers.
Yeah,
They suck anyway.
I think if it was
So now,
me,
I'm cool with it because really the WWE's writers give us this garbage half the time that maybe they deserve a penis handshake
Yeah.
here and there.
if it was me, I would have, stuck my hand out in my pants,
I
rubbed it
remember-
real good, and then said, "Hi, Randy, I'm Noel."
Remember
So
CM Punk talking about how writers would just give him stuff and he'd just like ball
Tear
it
it
up
up.
and throw it right back at him and be like,
Yep.
I'll just say what I want,
yeah, Kevin does the
Screw
same
you.
thing.
And now you see why, because these guys suck.
Yeah.
They suck your balls.
Yes.
But that's pretty much about as much as I care about the United States Championship right there.
Yeah, Shinsuke.
Shinsuke,
it's something good
they've
for him,
really
but
like him.
dropped the ball.
I mean, Asuka's not even on this pay-per-view.
Yeah, there was that rumor that she walked out, but that wasn't true.
I don't.
so.
Well, what are they doing with her now? They built her up for like 2.5 years
Yeah,
just to
that-
like have her lose and then be gone pretty much.
Again, it's
Unless her contract's up or something and they're renegotiating.
I
or,
don't think it's that. I think it's just they didn't have anything for her.
And how do they not have? This is again the writers. No wonder they're getting penis handshakes. They don't have anything for
No
Asuka.
wonder they're getting penis handshakes.
I mean, I don't
That's
know.
the
I'm
quote
o-
of the day
I'm
right there.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
penis handshakes.
It's how we shake hands in the office here.
Yeah, that'd be a great name for a band, the Penis Handshakes.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, we'll be in the band together.
And then
You play
we
bass, I'll play
and then we
bass.
go on to the Money in the Bank. We
Yeah.
pretty much talked about this already.
Yeah.
I mean,
Braun
Braun
and
Strowman
Kev.
will probably win, but it'd be really cool if Kevin Owens did.
Yeah, to have if they are going to keep Roman a heel, if they're going to or face, then they got to have Kevin come in and heel it up. And I love Kevin Owens. And
Unless
he
they
is
like have
great.
someone else lame like Finn Balor heel it up or something. Ugh.
Finn having a
Wow.
heel turn would actually be a hell of a lot better for him than what they're doing right now.
They're not doing it, yeah. Again, they're not
Exactly.
doing anything with him.
Yeah, they need.
She's probably
give him
not
a
giving
heel
out
turn,
enough
let him-
penis handshakes.
Yeah. Or
But
maybe
yeah,
too
I
many,
mean, I'm
maybe
kind
too
of.
many.
What do you? I mean, I've never seen Braun Strowman not be in a gimmick match pretty much because he's just so big that his body just needs more oxygen. He's got to rest more.
Yeah,
What is this match gonna be?
It's Vince and his whole. Well, you can see the big guy from those.
I mean, I like Braun Strowman, but there's
There's only so much you can do with the.
there's only really so much, and he can't have the long match really unless he's in these special matches.
Yeah.
I guess we should see what have come up to see if there's a bunch of special elimination chamber and all that stuff. But after that, we're going to see SmackDown Tag Championship, the Bludgeon Brothers. Man, they're going to do some bludgeoning on the New Day. Let's hope.
Get those hammers.
Gosh, I hope the New Day doesn't win.
Those heavy plastic
I'm
hammers.
bored with the New Day.
I
been
think
too
Big E
long.
is going to get a singles push.
He
Gets a
should.
crazy big pop
He was
every time he comes in the
NXT
ring.
champion.
Yeah. I think
They
it's
loved him
definitely-
in NXT.
Yeah, put the U.S. title on him. He'd be that'd be
And
a good
he
fit for him.
he wasn't in a sex tape with Paige.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Xavier Woods is kind of creepy.
He's smart. I mean, he has a degree.
Supposedly smart.
Yeah, but
Not
know,
s-
hey,
yeah.
he doesn't mind
What?
if another.
He's
dude
gonna
is
get
there for the
bludgeoned,
money.
is
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
Yep. Gonna get
Whoa!
bludgeoned. The
It's gonna
Bludgeon
be
Brothers,
awesome.
though.
But then who goes up against the Bludgeon Brother? Oh, I guess the Bar,
Yeah,
right? Big
should've
guys.
been.
That I'm
I
actually
think it
excited
should
to
have
see
been
that.
the Bar from the start.
Well,
I
unless they're gonna build more with the Bar in them,
I hope so.
they gotta be right.
Yeah, I hope so. The Bar is.
And I guess you got the Usos still.
Usos are still there.
I mean, really, we need the Young Bucks in the WWE.
Yes, but which show would they go to? Do you think? Raw or SmackDown?
I don't know.
Because I don't think they go to NXT.
You gotta think they go to Raw just because
Yeah.
it's the big show. Even though SmackDown's they're just as awesome, but deep down, SmackDown will always be the B show.
Where is Gallows, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson?
Aren't
Where
they back in SmackDown now?
Are they there?
I don't know. They keep moving around and nobody knows and no one
I
cares.
think it'd be great if they were.
Everyone's just waiting for them to go back to New Japan, basically.
Yeah, I think they should just screw it and go back because they're not getting used. But if they were, say,
But that could be half their fault for not coming up with better gimmicks than yelling nerd. You know? Nerds. God, really? You guys obviously probably weren't the masterminds behind the Bullet Club.
Yeah. Carl Anderson was the second hired, so he's.
I mean, maybe he was, but then New Japan, he was Carl Machine Gun, and he came out with that sweet, and he would like pretend to have a huge gun or something.
Yeah.
And then what does he do? Now he's stuck with a guy that yells nerd all the time.
Yeah. Although he's totally ripped now, he does have like 6-pack abs.
Yeah, that's
Going on
what the
8.
WWE at least helps you with.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Sami Callihan. He was kind of flabby. He was flabby. And then he went to NXT, and they got him really into shape compared to what he was. And that probably made his career, was just like getting into shape like that.
Yeah. Plus, all his work on the indies and whatnot.
Well, but I mean, getting in shape really helped his career
Being
out
in shape
a
is
ton.
one thing, but just being a jacked moron is, well, Vince
And
loves it.
speaking of being in shape, what about the B team versus the Revival, Noel?
Yes.
B team, rah, rah, rah. Yeah!
I think the
We gotta make our
Revival
own
would be
B
sweet
team.
going over.
Oh, but they're not
But
going to
they're
cut
not
the
gonna.
B team. It
Yeah.
kill their momentum already.
Yeah, this will
if
look
you-
like a good challenge for them.
But this could be a really good
make 'em look
match.
strong,
I mean,
too.
who thought a couple months ago that the Revival versus the B team would be the SummerSlam Raw Tag Team Championship?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty big match for
Amount
both
of
these
work.
guys. So, I mean, it should be a really good match.
Yeah, it should be pretty good. I think they probably won't give them enough time to do what they like because Vince hates.
Because Finn
Vince-
Balor and Baron Corbin will probably need extra time because Finn Balor will hurt himself.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
But Vince
I don't
doesn't like tag wrestling anyway, so.
I thought Vince loved tag wrestling.
No, he hates tag wrestling.
What? Even the Legion of Doom? No.
He hates tag wrestling.
Alright, if you
I mean,
say
they
so.
got broke up, so, got Ming and doing his thing, and then you get a Barbarian being a Barbarian. Yeah.
They weren't the Legion of Doom.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the
Demolition.
No,
Oh.
Ming and that's the Faces of Fear.
Yeah, that's a completely different company, Noel. That doesn't even exist anymore.
Well, Barbarian and Haku, they had a gig together. They had
Oh.
a team together.
Yeah.
Screw it. We'll look it up later. Anyway.
Noel will. But Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin, the Constable.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying the Constable. So he's a highlight, but
Yeah, it's
man, Finn
definitely been a
Balor's.
step up for him. And this is a step down
Yeah.
for Finn.
And now, is it though? Because
Yeah.
Finn Balor sucks, so he's lucky to even have a match.
Yeah, I think
Hopefully
if he
that-
loses New Japan, we'll take you back, no problem. I think
Yeah,
may as
maybe.
well leave. They're not using him for anything.
And then we go to the kickoff show.
Yes.
where we'll see the Cruiserweight Championship, which, I mean, I watched 205 this week. You know, I thought his match went a little long. I liked it, but I thought it, you know, it was a very long match.
Well, I think they were
for the fact that everyone knew at the end Gulak was going to come in and do something cool.
He did, yeah, and so the Brian Kendrick came out first.
But that should be a really good match. Gulak was awesome on the Indies, and I like his character.
Cedric Alexander is awesome.
And he's undefeated. What, in 2018? We're still in the age of Alexander.
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
So, I mean, that should be a good one. Do you think that's the very first match, Noel? Or do you think the very first match will be Andre Cien Almas with Selena Vega versus Rusev and Lana?
Yes, it will.
You think they're really punishing Rusev because he constantly makes remarks on Twitter about how he tweeted about, you know, last month he was in the main event. Mm-hmm. Now he's on the kickoff show.
Yeah,
I'm kind of shocked by this one of being on the kickoff show.
Yeah, this should have been
Andre Cien Almas has been tearing it up.
Yes, he has. So this is crappy for him.
Yeah,
and
this whole feud right here should be a lot higher than it is. I mean, you're seeing
maybe
Selena
they should have
Vega
done a mixed tag.
Actually, she's an awesome wrestler. She's a pretty good wrestler. You know that? Well, she was back in TNA. She wrestled, and it was her and wasn't it Sarah Del Rey?
Could have been.
That trains everyone in NXT as a tag team.
And they were.
Or no, it might have been the other girl that trains. That was from Mexico. That's
they were part of Mexican America.
Yeah, it wasn't that one. It was the other one. I forget her name. That trained. They're like side by side as the trainers. Yeah. Those two women are the real women's revolution right there. The two that are training all these ladies.
Training all these ladies.
Oh, Sarah Del Rey that I believe is banging Cesaro. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about some predictions that we thought we hadn't heard. Did we ever hear if Bobby Lashley and Elias was happening or not? Isn't it? It's got to be, right? They got like 5-7 hours to fill.
Yeah, they do. Probably a lot of stupid highlight.
Man, we made up our teleprompter before we found out.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we'll have all this technology down though.
Yeah,
Bobby figured out how to use Google Docs this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressed the hell out of me.
Yeah.
That's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we totally forgot, you know, what about the Boss and Hug connection and the Riot Squad? I like the Riot Squad. Ruby Riot's awesome.
Riot's awesome. She's a future champ.
And so is
great promos. Liv Morgan?
No, the other one.
Oh,
Crazy Mary
Dobson.
But whatever her name is, Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan.
Yeah.
I do like Liv Morgan too, but I think Sarah Logan's the real.
And her blue tongue.
Oh yeah, who doesn't like her?
Yeah, I mean she's back there blowing Papa Smoke.
I think Sarah Logan's the real. You're gonna watch in a few years. Sarah Logan will be the biggest one out of that. She did some crazy shit on the Indies. Like she'd do female death matches and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, and she's doing one of the War Raiders, not Warbeard Hansen, but the other one.
Doing Row.
Yeah, doing Row. And then let's see, like I said, like we talked about too, like Asuka not being on this at all.
Not on the card.
Is she maybe injured that we don't know about? Did they give her some time off maybe? Because they made her run, but she was in NXT for most of her 2 year, her build up, so it wasn't like she was really traveling.
I think if I remember, I think I read something that, you know, she was fine because the story didn't involve her right now, but yeah, I think she is disappointed she's not in it.
Maybe give her a little break. I mean, I understand you need a little break. Maybe she got some time to go back home to Japan or something for a minute and visit people.
She could do that too.
And again, we're not seeing Bobby Roode, and are we starting a whole relationship with Bobby Roode and Titus Worldwide now?
You should join up.
Boy, they sure talked about it a lot. The announcers made reference to that a lot, which makes me think that it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like that's not a good move for Bobby Roode.
Well, it's kind of a step down for Bobby, but it's a step up for Titus Worldwide.
Yeah, it would definitely help Titus Worldwide out.
Yeah, I think it will bring them back. That will bring them into the front, and well, not the front, but the mid card at least. And then Bobby Roode could impart knowledge on to Apollo Crews because he's got a long career behind him. So
I mean, it could be interesting, but we'll see. Somehow the writers will screw it up.
Oh yeah. No
then
doubt.
they'll end up with a penis handshake.
Yes.
And again, we don't see Nia Jax either at
Yeah,
this for
she
SummerSlam.
is in the doghouse
Is she
so
kind
far.
of Is she kind of hurt
She's
too?
behind Finn Balor in the doghouse.
Yeah. And like the Bar, the Usos, but we see them so much that there's only so much.
Oh, the Bar just came back.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
the
it's-
Usos, they've been almost everywhere. So it's just teams rotating, and like that's pretty much all I thought about what's going to happen on SummerSlam. We talked about Raw during that time too, and what was happening. I mean, we did have the debut of Renee Young as the commentator.
Get rid of Byron
Man,
Saxton.
give her.
Coach.
No, coach.
Yeah,
Give her
Byron's
the
on the other
coach.
show. Give her the coach. I
Yeah,
think isn't
it
he
was
going
so
back
much
to
better.
ESPN?
Let's hope. I doubt it though, because ESPN fired a bunch of people. Because
Yeah.
Like,
Oh wait,
they
there
were
was
losing
wasn't
money
there
hand
a,
over fist.
Wasn't there some
They
kind
only
of
went-
sexual harassment thingy that he might have been
Oh,
involved
but
with?
then it's kind of like the Jay Lethal thing where you never heard about it again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who knows?
But yeah, she did. I actually wish she would have talked more.
Yeah, Vince was in her ear. The only thing he ever said
Corey
was slow
Graves
down.
was like, cock blocking.
Yeah, he
her,
talks too
basically.
much.
God.
But yeah, she did great. Definitely, she could be the regular voice.
They're
on
definitely gonna have her at the female only pay-per-view
that. Yeah,
as
for
the
sure.
announcer. But yeah, she should definitely be there. And let's see, we've already talked about the B team. I guess we
Should
can
get
talk
it.
about NXT Takeover.
Yes, and we've got Ciampa.
Is
and
it only
Gargano.
4 matches? I think it is only 4 matches.
Yeah, it's Gargano and
I
Ciampa.
mean, maybe this is
round
why everyone
4.
thinks it's better. Is
Yeah.
it 4 or
This
3?
is round or 3. I'm sorry.
3
This
or
is
4.
bad. This is 3
Something like that.
because it's split down the middle for the. So this is the rubber match.
This one should be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. I mean, I can't even speculate on what's
It's
going to
licensed
happen.
to print money. I think if they can
And
go as awesome as they
Do
did
they
the
have
last
Gargano
time,
win?
then
Is Tommaso Ciampa the biggest heel in wrestling right now?
if he goes up to the main, who would he be?
He's
Who
such
would
a
they
heel,
put?
he doesn't even have a t-shirt because real heels wouldn't
Don't
have a
have a
t-shirt you could buy. It just can piss you off that much more.
Yeah. It's great that he did that.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Or do they build him up in NXT for a minute and let Johnny Gargano go? I mean, I kept thinking Johnny
Well, what
Gargano's
did
going to go,
if
but
Johnny loses this? What did they do with him next? He's basically
I'm assuming that they're bringing him to 205 Live.
yeah.
But maybe not. He's got a big enough pop that he could
Yeah, but it's almost
possibly-
like a sympathy pop anymore. It's like, oh, you put on great matches, you lose, but hey, you're still a
Well, yeah, this match is gonna blow our minds.
Mm.
What happens? Who makes run-ins possibly?
Mhm.
Do we see Aleister Black make a run-in
Come hobbling in with
Even
a
though he's-
cast around his groin.
on
you
his
know.
testicle?
Yeah.
Do we see a different person?
Who would we see?
They showed Lars Sullivan,
Yeah.
and during that promo of everything.
Yeah, but his main beef would be with Alistair, so
Well, yeah, but he'd want the title.
that's true.
Oh, who knows? I mean, but anyone could just run in,
Yeah.
Undisputed,
Chief Lee will come out of
Undisputed
nowhere.
Era could run in. Adam Cole, baby.
Yes.
I mean, speaking of Adam Cole, baby, then we go on to the North American Championship.
Woo! Him and Ricochet.
Yeah, that's good. The one and only
Yes,
Ricochet
King
Noel.
Ricochet.
You know, he also does Tessa Blanchard in his spare time.
That's good for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Noel likes her a lot.
Yes, I do. She is awesome. And
But
Ricochet
this should be
and
a
Adam,
crazy
this
match.
will
I mean,
be-
every time. I mean, everyone's been breeding Adam Cole.
Yeah, Adam's.
Since I saw him in beginning of RO, when he showed up in
ROH,
ROH, you could see that this guy was going to be.
Triple H is really high on him, and the office is behind him.
Everyone is because he looks like Shawn
Ricochet,
Michaels.
Yeah, and Ricochet though is super over with the fans. So
Oh yeah, because everyone loves his cool flips and
Yeah.
stuff. And he does do some cool moves. He's not
Yes.
just all flips. He's big enough that he can actually do stuff too. So I think that's why people like him because you get kind of sick of just seeing a bunch of flips like Flip Gordon.
Yeah. Well, he's
Where-
improved his game.
Where
not
Ricochet has the whole package. Granted, he's older now and he's been doing it for
For a
how long that it's taken this long.
Yeah.
Granted that though the E wanted him a few years ago, he just had a crappy Lucha contract.
Yeah.
Which I don't believe they do that. I can't hold those anymore or something because you don't hear about it anymore.
All I heard was that they're getting paid
I mean,
$300 to $400 a show, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's more than anybody else." Yeah, but you only tape twice a month, so So that's kind of,
And then we go on to the NXT Women's Championship. This one's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, this could be a good one.
Baszler, I see
Kyrie
her
Sane,
losing and going with Ronda Rousey.
Okay, oh, you mean, Baszler?
Baszler, yeah. I like Kyrie Sane a lot, but they're gonna screw her up like they're screwing up Asuka.
Yeah.
But she's fun.
Well, what do you think if they send Baszler to, because weren't you saying that Ronda wants some time off and she wants to have a baby? So, you brought Shayna up there, she wouldn't have anybody to run with. What if you sent her over to SmackDown and if
they're gonna send her up to run with Ronda until Ronda leaves or whatever.
Yeah, but just think about it for a
and
second.
then after that, they'll.
Well, just think about it. If they sent her to SmackDown, you had a heel Charlotte. Charlotte needs the Arn Anderson behind her, and there you go. You get Shayna Baszler, who is the enforcer, likes to break people's arms, badass, like Arn was. Arn is awesome. Arn is he's still there. He's working the back. He's a producer.
Yeah, that's a possibility too.
Yeah. So.
But who knows? I mean, that should be a good one. And then there's a lot of ladies coming up. They're really rebuilding the NXT.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always bringing in new ladies.
Yeah, the women's division
It
kind of
should
got
be-
depleted there. So.
Well, they always do that though.
Yeah.
And then we got the Undisputed Era versus Mustache Mountain.
Mustache Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way Mustache
The last match
Mountain's
they had
gonna
tore
win
it
this.
down. If
Yeah.
they do that or better, geez, I mean, I love Kyle
Look,
O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly
Kyle
ripped his knee
O'Reilly
out
is
this time or what?
Friggin'
Oh,
hilarious.
it's gonna be sweet. That was a good match.
Yeah, it was a great match, and it's gonna be one that man, this could kill. This could be really killer. And then we have
What, Noel's personal favorite, the Velveteen
Velveteen Dream.
versus EC3.
Oh,
What are they
EC3.
doing with EC3 in this? Like, maybe he should have stayed with Impact. I'm starting to think that because I watch him come and you're like, it just seems like his character's.
What if
lost
they're
in
maybe they're
NXT.
just crapping on him because he was one of TNA's, he was one of Dixie's boys for a while, so they gotta make him work for it, I guess.
I don't know. It just doesn't.
TNA champ doesn't mean shit to them, so.
Well, yeah. Well, it does though because they take a lot of TNA champs.
Well, yeah, they've had, but AJ
Half
Styles
their
was,
rosters old TNA champs.
yeah, but AJ was in Impact, or AJ was in Ring of Honor, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, they were on Ring of Honor.
But
they started someplace really good, and then they maybe ended up in Impact, and AJ proved how good he was in Ring of Honor, proved how good he was in, and another thing is, Jarrett really liked him, because I think
AJ though was doing Impact that whole time. Like he started pretty much in Impact. Well, besides if you count WCW.
I think Jarrett's the one that basically got him in the front door there. So when he came in and got the one match he had, I think
he probably knew him from because he was in WCW. He was a tag team with Eric Paris for a minute.
Well, I think they're Southern boys, so they like each other.
Good old boys, Noel.
Good old
That's
boys.
what they call them. Good old boys.
Good old boys.
But back
Like
to
the Dukes of
EC3. I mean, either way, this is gonna be. Those guys both bring out awesome matches all the time. So it's
Velveteen
gonna be a
just keeps
sweet
losing
match.
though.
Yeah, they do keep having him lose, but it's always to people that you're like, wow, like who wins this one? You're almost killing EC3 if you have him lose.
Yeah, and Velveteen can take the
Velveteen
bumps
Dream-
and he can do the crazy stuff, now
Well, so
because
does
he's young
EC3.
still. Yeah, they're
So,
both young
you
still.
know.
But Velveteen Dream's really young. He's like 22. So.
Oh, yeah.
We mentioned Jeff Jarrett there a little bit ago.
Oh, we're moving on to Jeff Jarrett. That's pretty
Yeah.
much all of TakeOver Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, yep,
I
that's
can't
pretty
think
much
of
that
much
right
more.
there. I thought it'd be sweet if they had a pre-match with Heavy Machinery and the Street Profits.
Ooh, I do like Heavy Machinery.
That would have
a
been
lot.
great. I see a solo push for Otis at some point. He's
Or-
just too freaking
Maybe.
hilarious.
Yeah, he's got charisma.
He's funny and he's got charisma.
Yeah,
It's-
okay,
yes.
so I guess we'll move on to Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff
suing
Jarrett.
Impact now, claiming that they didn't.
Well, their parent
You know what they're
company, Anthem.
suing a lot for is over the show Amped. Everyone joking like, okay, just give him his $5 that whole thing made off those
Yeah.
pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Because when they made it, everyone still referenced when they made it look like Bobby Roode had left and just ditched and walked out on NXT and showed back up in TNA.
Yeah.
But really, it was taped 2 years beforehand, and they just did creative editing to make it look that way.
Editing.
Yeah, so now he's suing, claiming that.
So they
I
got
guess there's
sober,
26 pages of crap that he's claiming that they.
Yeah.
they never finalized the deal or something.
Oh, I was drunk when I signed those. Well, you shouldn't have been drunk and signing papers.
When he was
dumbass.
drunk and trying to sell everyone gold too. Yeah, it was fucking horrible.
How will that work out?
That's about all we need to mention about that.
Yeah. Hey, can we take
good luck.
Yeah, can we take a break here?
What? You mean for Noel's super kick of the week?
No, I'm sweating my balls off.
Yeah. I mean, we can do. It's probably Noel's super kick of the week.
Yeah, that too.
Did someone say super kick? Super kick party! He's Noel, the world's foremost expert on the super kick. Noel spends all his time reviewing super kicks from all over the world, and after some super math I don't understand, Noel finds what is widely considered the industry's best super kick of the week. And now presenting Noel's super kick of the week.
Hey kids, it's Noel's super kick of the week. That hurt. Anyway, great episode overall. We got Dean Ambrose back, but the kick comes from Seth. Out of nowhere. I mean, as soon as he turns around, boom, there's the kick right there. And Dean gets him and drops him with the dirty deeds. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it was a sweet super kick on behalf of Seth Rollins. And I don't know what to say afterwards other than Seth was prancing around, like skipping like a little girl. It's kind of funny, but you know, we won't focus too much on that. But the super kick was pretty damn sweet. So that's my super kick of the week, delivered by Seth Rollins onto Drew McIntyre. Super kick!
Awesome, Noel. So we're gonna talk about Impact now.
Yes.
Oh, your favorite company, right?
Oh yeah, Impact's doing good.
Anything
I'm loving
Impact does is excellent, no
Pretty
matter
damn
what,
cool
right?
of late. Yes. And
One cool thing I did see though was that KM and Fallah Bahh got matching outfits now.
And they debuted. They were on the debut of the Smoke Show.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
They're really.
That was hilarious.
I
laughed
that
out
a
loud
lot.
for that one. That was great. Yeah, we'll see what they can do now that they're wearing matching gear and have no shoes on.
Like a real tag team.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, the no shoes though. Oh man, that's a hard one.
Hey, if Kevin Von Erich can do it, they
Man,
can too.
what if you ripped your toenail off? Blood everywhere during the match.
Yeah.
Ugh, painful.
And then you kick the guy
I mean,
in his nuts, and you have blood stain on his.
You're you know, it's cool if jumping off the ring and anything, but you get your toenail ripped off. That's a different
That's
story.
hurt. Yes.
Yeah, but Impact was really awesome
Yes,
this
it
week. I mean,
was.
we saw Joe Henry get a match and
Barely any
singing,
time.
and he was all like, "Woo,
Yeah.
no!"
And Eli has the Cult of Lee. I think they should put those guys together. It will be
Only
the Cult of
I always
Eli.
forget that the Cult of Lee is only two of them because they
Let's
just
see.
kind of given
Yeah.
up on Andrew Everett.
Yeah, well,
Or they
he was
stuck him
teaming
with
with
DJ-Z, which made
no,
no
it's
sense at all.
Z-Bion.
DJ-Z.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it.
It's the
Yeah,
same
they
guy,
had
Noel.
That's right. Yeah, I was thinking of what's his name? Guy who used to be.
Sure.
Guy who used to be Suicide. What's his name?
There's been like three of them.
Yeah, the one who's in on 205 Live now.
Oh, TJ Perkins.
Yeah, TJ,
And
yeah.
he's lame as hell.
Yeah.
Should never speak his name in this
Look there,
show.
Look at me.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that was pretty great. I mean, what's going on there? Is he doing Katrina behind Grado's back? Man, how do you
Could
do
be.
that to Grado?
Well.
It's just Grado, a fun-loving guy that likes to wear a fanny pack.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Velveteen Dream
Dream
might
was
have worn a
amazing,
fabric
yeah.
cap.
I think
Grado
he's
was
copying
doing it
Grado.
like right before that.
He's
well,
copying Grado.
don't they copy everything from TNA?
Yeah.
Oh, the new revolutionary only women's pay-per-view only happened 5 years ago in TNA.
Yeah. a little
already.
Late sauce.
Plus, you know, all the other ones that already happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, revolutionary, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty awesome. And then we, like you talk about the Cult of Lee, which is only two people.
Yeah, let's have Eli
So-
lead him. It'll be the Cult of Eli, so they'll follow him and they'll be his.
Oh, and then Johnny Impact gave us his parkour demonstration.
Oh, yeah.
That's always the best. Yeah, parkour.
flip flop around, flip more than.
Noel's a
Gordon.
big parkour.
Oh yeah, I
when
do
he's
parkour
yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
We call it
Just see me.
freestyle walking, though.
Yeah.
Just be
Freestyle.
just walk around and
Yeah.
do some freestyle.
So he
moves.
slapped
Woo,
Jimmy Jacobs
flipping
around, got a springboard DDT or whatever on the ramp for Kong. So Kong's down for the count and he smacks Jimmy Jacobs.
It was intense.
A lot of people want to smack Jimmy Jacobs
know
around, but
why.
I don't. I think Jimmy Jacobs is pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, then there was of course the street fight too with the OGs and LAX.
That was all right. At least
It
the
was-
OGs got beaten, and we hope we won't see him anymore.
Yeah,
And then the ending, he like took out Kingston, so hope we
yeah
won't
the
see him
the
anymore.
sock
either.
with what was in the sock? More socks.
It's supposed to be
quarters,
coins
roll
and stuff.
of quarters.
But
Yeah.
no, when they hit people, it thuds like it's just a sock.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they got to add the
like,
change sound in post. Nope.
They don't even do it though.
Yeah.
It just sounds like it. You're
It's like Homie the Clown.
And then you
was
see,
his thing.
you see
So,
it, and you're
Homie
like,
don't
it
play
doesn't
that.
even work. You're like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah. And when they were kind of limited, let's throw them up against the
But
chain link
at least
fence
it's
there
over
20
now.
times. Thank God.
And then we went on to Sue Young and Allie.
Yep.
Whoa. I think Allie's times, I think she had her run, and it's starting to get boring.
Yeah, but I think we're going to have a Sue Young, Tessa, Allie match come up soon.
Well, something, because they've already shown that, not on the show so far, but we know
I
that
think
she
Tessa
wins
will
the
have the
belt.
strap before long. She'll have the belt.
Well,
before
yeah,
long.
they've already filmed it. She won. She won.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is weird because she was calling out Allie the whole time, so it's interesting to see what's going to happen.
Well, she goes where Allie goes, so she just wants a chance at her and Allie, and it just so happens.
And I'm kind of shocked they get Sue Young already, unless they're just building up. They're just building up.
Yeah, I think she's kind of lost
but-
her luster already.
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of
Allie?
No, Sue
Sue
Young.
Young? No way. Sue Young's awesome.
I don't see much happening from her.
Oh, I see everything happening for her.
Yeah.
And then we saw Matt Seidel opening his third eye.
Yeah.
Oh,
Out there
likes his third eye open a lot.
meditating, focusing on what happened in the past, and then the third eye opens and he sees the future and beyond. He sees all things, knows all things.
That was interesting, but it
Yeah.
wasn't as cool as the first match of the night, Sami Callihan versus Phoenix.
Yes.
That was an awesome first match. It lasted like 20 minutes almost, like with
Yeah.
commercials and everything.
Yep,
but
there was some.
it was long.
Yes, it was long, and in
Now you can see why the WWE wants the Lucha Brothers.
yeah, Phoenix now gets a shot at the X Division title, and Sami Callihan goes on to
versus
have
Brian Cage.
Yes, and then
Whoa.
Sami Callihan's gonna have the death match
Man,
with
hopefully he
Pentagon.
doesn't get Brian Cage on a roid rage.
Yeah, so we'll have Phoenix and Cage. Let's see how that happens. I'm thinking Cage is still, but at least Phoenix got it, and there was some.
Well, we could see
some anonymous
because
voice told
Impact now, with the fact that everyone knows that the E wants the Lucha Brothers, could see Phoenix win it as Impact being like, please stay with us here, we'll give you a champion,
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, why not,
And then
Here,
the
we'll
Mexican
give you
death
everything.
match.
It was the same as what they did with Chelsea Green. Here, we'll give you the belt. Oh, you're leaving anyway? All right, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, but the death match, Mexican death match.
Yeah, first time on national TV, Noel, Mexican death match.
There will be blood.
Maybe.
Gotta have blood. I mean,
Or he's gonna feed him full of tacos till he explodes.
that's kind of racist.
Not really.
Not really. Eh.
And what? And then what? We saw Eddie Edwards. And
Eddie Edwards being crazy, talking with the wife, and she's
yeah,
like,
he's always crazy talking to the.
She's
I
like,
crazy
yeah.
talking to her too. Her accent makes me go crazy.
Bastin.
Oh jeez.
She
And then we
didn't
saw
go to
Killer
heaven.
Cross. Ugh.
Yeah.
See, why did they stick this loser with Austin Aries?
To protect him because he
I feel
can't
bad
do shit.
For
So
Aries, yeah.
all he
boy,
can do
they
is
really-
be his personal
Like
bodyguard.
they were pumping him up, and now he's just a bodyguard.
Yeah, they probably found out he's.
Sucks.
Yeah, he needs some time.
More
Maybe
than-
we'll get lucky
I
and
think he's
Austin
too
Aries
old
will
for
teach him some
time
shit.
too.
Maybe
Yeah,
he'll teach
that's
him
the
some
only
shit.
thing. But oh gosh,
Yeah.
that was horrible.
Yeah, he keeps saying everybody's got to pay the toll. Well, last I checked, tolls in Illinois are
They
like
got tolls in
$6
Mexico where he
No,
can't-
in Illinois.
Oh,
Yeah, $6. I figure if everybody in Impact chipped in $6, and you have like $150 to give Killer Cross, and then he'll leave. They'll pay the toll.
possibly.
Yeah, then he'll go.
Gosh. But that was pretty much all of Impact. I mean, we had Eddie Edwards and Aries.
Yeah, and of course, I think maybe they'll work an angle out where Alicia ends up screwing over Eddie and goes with Austin
Man,
Aries.
Noel, this whole episode, you think everyone's gonna screw everyone over?
And if they're
We've
not going to
mentioned
screw
this
them
on
up,
other
they'll just screw
promos
them.
too.
Yeah.
Speaking of screwing people over, what about Metzler fat shaming Peyton Royce this week, Noel?
Yeah, I don't
mean,
think
was
it was
he
fat
really
shaming.
was he
I
really
think
just talking about the fact that she got a boob job and
Could've.
said it in a really creepy way?
Yeah, if I was Peyton Royce, I would have been like, "You're a complete and utter dick."
Well, did you see her
You don't
response
even-
on
you don't even-
Twitter?
yes, I
Was
did.
like, what am I supposed to do? Not eat or something? Yeah, it is.
He never
kind
said you had to lose weight. Okay, I'll say that. He never said you had to lose weight. I think that's something that she just figured.
Well, no,
I think
but
she
he kept
inferred
saying
there.
that she was smaller in NXT and she was better in NXT, which kind of,
Yeah, I can see that.
So, that's what happened. But, He
Yeah.
probably shouldn't be saying that.
I would have
but-
said you're a dick. You've never worked a day in your life, and you should.
I mean,
only
all
worry
he's
about
good
your
for
fat
is
ass.
sucking Kenny Omega's dick, pretty much.
That's
That's all he
New
does.
Japan in general.
Kenny Omega, that's a 10-star match.
Yep.
Who knows? I mean,
100-star
they're
match.
awesome, but that's all he talks about anymore.
Well,
No
New
one
Japan's
really
got it
likes
going
him.
on, and I think New Japan's a hell of a lot better than what WWE is producing.
It's all, I just like wrestling, Noel.
I like wrestling.
Just
but I
like
New Japan
ROH and,
better.
Matt Taven in Mexico being
Matt Taven in
awesome.
Mexico with the what is it?
I liked
heavyweight
Matt
belt.
Taven. If he would have never injured his knee
Yeah,
in
he-
ROH
I think
a few
there's
years
still time
ago.
for him to be a champ.
Yeah, there is. I mean, he
There's
was
still time for
awesome
it.
when he was with Maria and Mike Bennett
Yeah.
when they were the
In the
Kingdom.
House of Truth, that wasn't
and
bad.
they were in New Japan and won the tag titles.
Yeah, they did the WGP.
yeah.
It was short, but
That's when Maria, her outfits showed her ass even more than normal.
yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of ass more than normal.
Did you see the Bullet Club babe in Japan with Switchblade on one side and Chase Owens down on the ring just staring at her? I showed you that picture, right?
You might have.
Of the Bullet Club babe, the one that comes out with the
Yeah.
pimple, and she was in the middle.
Oh,
of the
that
ring.
one, yes.
There was
yes, you did.
Switchblade right here and Chase Owens right here, just staring and smiling.
Yeah, they were. You showed
Yeah,
that. That was a great picture.
Switchblade.
Yeah, that is.
Man, when is Switchblade gonna get the championship?
Yeah, and speaking of buns, Sumi Sakai had
Say
11
speaking
minute
of buns?
Speaking of buns,
Oh, buns.
Sumi Sakai had a match with Chardonnay in England. It went 11 minutes, a little over 11 minutes. Good match. And in the beginning of the match, the thing that really killed me is Chardonnay has a really nice butt. Well, Sumi's got her trapped in the apron, and she gave her a couple spankings. That was pretty nice. So good job, Sumi. And of course, she still got the strap. And she put in a lot of, man, she's really on fire there. They gave her 11 minutes, and she just.
Oh man, shut up, Noel.
You shut up.
I think our episode's over anyway, Noel.
Yeah.
You were just bubbling,
Yeah, I do that.
If we were actually going by what we're copying for a background and everything, I should be like, shut up, Noel.
Ow.
Or actually, I'm the
Knocker.
Beavis to your butthead. If you really want to say it, you're butthead.
Damn it,
This-
Beavis.
Yeah, you're the smart one out of us.
Oh, yeah.
You're the one in charge. Well, they got dialed nachos down the street at the Quick Star, Noel, so we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
Dollar nachos, Noel.
Gotta go get them nachos.
Oh man, but no, we ran out of time for Tony Sly again.
Oh, shit, we
we
forgot.
have him here.
We forgot
Fuck.
again.
I can't believe we forgot about
He's
him
giving
again.
us a really.
We're not forgetting about him. We just talk too much
He's-
about pro wrestling.
He's staring at us.
Yeah, he's always staring at
Don't
me.
make
Noel.
eye contact.
I always feel like he's undressing me with his eyes. I don't know why. As he's stealing my raisins every week. I guess we'll just have him back next week. He loves coming and getting free raisins anyway. And
Yeah.
M&Ms.
I mean, it's a total waste of gas.
He basically takes our food in our green room. Oh, after party we never get to have because Tony Sly takes all our food.
Yeah. And
Poor
you want to go
Tony.
have cigarettes, so you
No,
know.
I don't. No.
Go has a smoke when he comes back in. Everything's gone. Damn it, Tony! You took the M&Ms
he takes
and everything.
everything. Oh,
You
it's
step
horrible.
outside for 5 minutes to take a smoke.
Yeah.
What happens? Everything's gone.
Well, I think this has been a great episode 4, Noel.
Yeah, it's been pretty damn
Pretty
good.
fun.
Pretty
We
good.
get to talk about SummerSlam next week and all the reactions that happen.
Yeah.
All from the
The good
7
and the bad.
hours plus the
You take the good, you
2,
take the
3
bad.
hours
Take them both. And then
of NXT. Plus, what else is happening?
Charlotte Ray died.
Oh,
That's why I worked the
oh yeah, she did.
facts of life.
Well,
in
so
there.
did the Anvil.
Yeah, Anvil did too.
You know that leaves only Bret Hart that's out of that group left.
Yeah, the four.
Man,
Oh man.
they've
jeez.
that whole Hart family's been cursed. They showed, I saw something about that showing that, they're all dead besides Bret. And Bret's had a massive stroke and probably should have been dead.
Yeah. The only people who have had it worse is the Von Erich family.
Wow, yeah.
Jeez. Well, that's the show for today.
Oh, it's been a great show, Noel.
Been this
He's
week's show.
Noel.
He's Corey.
And this has been our awesome show. Check us out next week. Keep up with our Facebook and our Twitter. We're always posting stuff, especially Noel. Though he might get confused on some of his posts.
Yeah.
Sometimes he just posts links to links.
Yeah, I need to do more research. I need to.
He'll learn about the preview button one of these
one of
days.
these days. All right.
But other than that, guys, take care and spike your hair. Yeah!
Even doves had pride.
Ducks or doves?
Doves. Even doves have pride. Come on, it's in a Prince song.
You got me there, Noel. I guess that's how we're ended.
That's how we're ended. Even ducks have pride.
I thought you said ducks.
Cory, Cory, Cory.